podcast you'll ever get to listen to with your ears and maybe use your eyes to watch it if you so have the time.
And then when
I'm
you're finished with that one, come back and watch this.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Boy, oh boy, what a week. What a race. Life
What a
is
world.
happening. It
It really
is.
is, isn't it?
It's astounding.
We're both in Vancouver right now.
Yeah, but we're still not in the same room.
No, I'm in my childhood bedroom.
How does that feel? Some trauma there, I guess.
My first ever Jack Shack. First one. One of many.
Oh boy, oh boy. Was that the same mirror you stood in front of?
Totally. I always have, well, now I have full length because I need the whole picture.
Well, you're 6'5".
6'5". Yeah, I've got floor to ceiling mirrors just to capture all the magic.
All the magic. What's it like being 6'5" in a world that's built for probably 6'1"?
It's ouch, that hurts because 6'1" or 6'2" has always been my dream height.
Yeah. I'm
And
6.
my cousin Dave, everybody in my family of my generation is 6'4" or I'm the tallest. And my cousin Dave, though, he was on Ritalin as a teenager because he was such a spaz, and he's 6'1". And when we're together, I'm like, what's it like being the optimum height?
So, are you suggesting that Ritalin stunts growth?
Yeah.
Ah, interesting. I also want to just point out, if you're listening, because you won't be able to see this, I look incredibly white compared to JB's very red. Did you get some sun?
Every episode you comment on my redness. Last episode you called me tomato face.
Yeah, well, it's hard not to. Are you hearing dings? How do I stop notifications for emails coming in?
I don't have those on.
I swear I never set it up.
No, they did it. It's their fault. Okay, let's talk about Hungaroring. Have you been to Hungary?
Nope, I probably won't ever go, but
Why not?
it's just not on the list. I only have so much time and so much money, and so much money is so little money. But anyway,
I was about to say you would love it there. It's so milky.
Really?
Yeah, and I'll tell you why. First of all, cheap booze.
Okay.
Great food.
Okay.
Beautiful countryside.
Okay.
Friendly people, gorgeous women, lots of history. Not all of it great. I mean, I think Hungary's up there with one of the worst collaborators in World War II with the Nazis.
What country has truly, really got a clean history slate? No one.
That's a good question.
There's no country.
That's a really good point. But some are worse than others.
Oh, yes.
France flip-flopped, Sweden flip-flopped, Hungary held out for a long time, I think, and then did this deal where like 90% of their Jewish population was shipped off. I'm totally wrong about that number, but it was high.
Whatever the number, it doesn't even matter.
Doesn't even matter. You're right. Anyways, you would like it there because they've also got a really amazing film tradition. And I just wonder, like, about our future in Europe. If we're still making stuff, and I'm not talking about fucking clips on Instagram, I'm talking about making movies, goddammit, like we've always wanted to do. We're getting closer and closer to Eastern Europe where things are cheaper, but the crews are so experienced. The actors are great. The scenery is beautiful. And all these countries have like 100 years of film tradition.
Well, maybe what we should consider, and this might be pie-eyed and, blue sky. Is there another expression I could throw in there?
Pie-eyed, blue sky. No, that's it. You nailed it.
Maybe we should be the first to come up with a comedy that we shoot in Eastern Europe that involves you, me, I guess Christina, because she's my wife and she'll probably be following me around.
Yeah.
Interacting with in Eastern European languages, and we'll do a single camera comedy just like that. We'll write it. We don't have to fly one over. We just use what's there, and we make a comedy.
I love it.
And we sell it for $0. But that's not why we're doing it. We're doing it
No, we're doing it because we want to do it.
because we want art.
Yeah. I think that's a great idea. I think we just stumbled upon another pillar in our plan to retire while not retiring.
Yeah, I mean, we can't. The reality is we can't really retire. Although maybe we can in 5 or 6 years if we get our act together with Italy and how you manage your personal finances and how I manage mine. It might not be terrible. We might not be living the highest life in a place like Italy, but we'd probably be living pretty good. I
No,
mean,
as long pretty good is good enough.
yeah, pretty
I'm
good is
fine
good
with
enough.
pretty good.
That sounds
I'm
like a
fine.
pretty
I'm fine
good.
with friends and good food.
Yeah, yeah.
Really. What
Uh,
else do you need? I do need
Music.
enough money to buy the good food. Food is very important to
But
me.
here's the thing: when you go to like certain countries, I mean, I haven't traveled the world, so I don't know. But from my research on Italy, again, everyone's gonna be so tired. They're like, just move to Italy for crying out loud. But the food is managed correctly there, so your food is going to be good,
Mhm.
and you probably get. I mean, I'm not a wine drinker, but maybe I will be.
Me
Five
neither.
dollar bottle of wine is probably a
I
$80
know.
bottle of wine here,
I'm hoping that along with the food not hurting you in Italy, like gluten-free people here report going over to
and they can eat
Italy and eating a pizza and feeling fine about it. I hope that applies to wine because wine fucking kills me. I
hangovers.
I don't drink it anymore. Yeah. And I'm
Neither
just
does Lando
wondering,
Norris. Lando Norris isn't drinking anymore.
we've got a lot in common.
Mhm.
Anyways, maybe we can get back to booze and cigarettes if we wing it over to Europe.
I'm not doing cigarettes.
Okay, maybe I was just talking about myself.
Yeah, I'm not touching those things. That's ridiculous. What a race we had. Hungaroring. It's fun to say Hungaroring,
And that's important.
and that's important. If it's not fun, don't do it.
If it's not
Um,
fun, it won't get done.
that's right. Classic. Blueberries are antioxidants.
I forgot about that one. Why was it blueberries?
I don't know. They're antioxidants and antioxidants. Um,
uh, deep
so
cuts. Deep
deep
cuts
cuts.
here today.
Hey, we can bring that back. There's no harm in that.
Yeah.
Nothing's stopping us. I was really like at the beginning of that race, I was like, because look, everyone felt the need that Lando had to do something before the break. Like you felt that
Yeah.
was like Lando, you got to do it. And
Yeah.
then he has that start, and he has a good start, but not. He gets boxed out. Right when
Yeah.
he's going. I mean, I was yelling because my experience as an F1 driver is in the Hungaroring. Stay wide, hang it on the outside, and wait because the other corner comes up and you can dive down the inside there. That was so I was like, why is he going to the inside? But I think it's because Oscar basically was like, you're never going on the outside of me.
Right.
Oscar's so good too, though.
So good.
We really are lucky.
We really are lucky. There's so much talent up there.
Well, they're letting them race, like McLaren, like if.
Remember a year ago and how pathetic Will Joseph on the radio was?
Mhm.
Oh, that was just cringy. And normally I love awkward moments,
Mhm.
but that one went on too long.
Remember, go the year before when Verstappen just won every race.
Yeah.
Didn't even have a teammate that could come close.
This brings me to my first point, and that is how we love the underdog. But
Mm.
underdoggedness is a spectrum, like everything else. We love it when Lando wins because we all sort of concede that Oscar's a bit better.
Yeah.
So when Lando wins, it's like, yes,
Mhm.
what this feels even extra good.
Mhm.
Whereas Yuki has to show something. He's not even in the underdog class yet. He's sub underdog. He's underdog. But if Yuki got into the points, everybody would be like, oh my God. Same with Fernando. I mean, look at Alonso. Stroll, I don't think a lot of people know what to do with him. But Alonso, people look at the old man, still
Yeah.
feisty. In the points again. Oh man, we love that. Even though if we did just a modicum of research, we'd see that Alonso is only an underdog because he's older. Before that, he was a vicious junkyard dog
Absolutely. He still
who
is.
clawed his way, who would steal, he'd do anything to win.
Yeah.
And that included breaking rules and probably laws.
There Alonso's like that dog that should have died 4 years ago. And you're like, "Wow, he still wants to play fetch."
Yeah.
That's what
Do you think
Alonso is.
do you think that's the element that Hamilton is missing?
I
Because
think
Hamilton used to be by hook or by crook, right? I
Mhm.
mean, he never cheated like Alonso did.
Mhm. Well, he did a couple things.
Did he? Like what? Do you remember?
Well, I have to go back. It's going back, but his racing, I would say that some of his racing earlier days, he was probably overtly aggressive.
Right.
And he was probably very good at aligning people for his goals within a team. Now, you could
Mm.
say that that's not breaking the rules, but I get a sense that he could be quite, hey, this is who I am. But then, you turn the face this way and it turns out he's got a couple daggers ready to throw in your back. That's what I think. I mean, that probably comes from the Nico Rosberg battles. But also, I
And they
think
used to be besties, didn't they?
yeah. Yeah, they used to be besties.
See, this is where I think our show, our vertical show, F1 the soap opera, would be so great. Because we just get two actors, one to play Nico, one to play Lewis, and we fill in all that backstory of
It's
how
me
they
and
broke
you.
up.
You and I play them.
Absolutely.
We
I'll
should
be
just
Nico. I'll
how
be
about
Nico.
this? What if we did this? This is even better. Forget trying to make a vertical TV series. Let's you and I just act out. We don't even have to do accents. Like, well, who cares? We'll just wear a ball cap that says we're, Franco
love it.
Colapinto.
Yeah.
And if you want to do an accent and then,
You should probably do an accent. You're very good at them.
sometimes, yeah. I've been working on a few. I've been working on a Mr. Bean, but I have to hear it again. He's
Sorry, you're working on a Mr. Bean accent?
well, Rowan Atkinson. I mean, a Mr. Bean
Right.
accent, you don't have to talk. You just go.
That's pretty good too. And what does Rowan sound like?
Rowan sounds like this. He's very precise with his speaking.
Do you know the comedian? Who is it? James Acaster? Years ago, he had this cute girlfriend. And he does this bit about how Mr. Bean stole his girlfriend.
Oh, that's funny.
Because he was like in his 20s or early 30s or something. And now Sir Rowan Atkinson is married to his ex-girlfriend. And he's got somebody else, but it's such a good bit of like, you lost your girl to Mr. Bean? How did this happen? Anyways, I interrupted.
No, I don't know where we were. I forgot.
Damn it, sorry.
Doesn't matter. Oh, God, these things.
So I say don't discount Hungary. I say put it on. And wasn't that nice to put it on the list? And wasn't it nice to have a Hungaroring that wasn't 58 degrees Celsius?
That was good for everyone watching, for sure. And that was
Although it didn't help the Mercedes, did it? Did it?
well, no, yeah. Like Russell had a great race.
Russell had a great race. So is that because of the temperatures?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, I want to
Didn't
go back
help
to
Kimi.
no, no. Kimmy's in. He's a rookie. I think he's in a bit of a. He's in a bit of a. He's in a bit
Rookie.
of a slump.
Beginner's luck happens.
hmm
Colapinto had beginner's luck.
hmm
Kimi had beginner's luck.
hmm I think he's up against a very, 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 very good racer in George Russell. I think people don't realize how good George is. I think that you give him a car, he will win. He'll win a world championship if he's got the right car. He's going to.
Did Toto jeopardize their relationship by all this messing around with Max? And
No, it's business. It's part of the game of Formula One.
but
You can't get.
also we're human. Also we're human. There's psychology behind that. There's like, oh, now I doubt Toto likes me.
Well, I mean, if I was George Russell, I would ask for more money and I would want out clauses in my contract. Because what if they make a car next year and it's no good? You don't want
Very
to sign a
possible.
4-year contract to be there. Now,
And yet, things take way longer than we would all hope, AKA, Liam, Yuki,
yeah, look,
Kimmy.
Liam's turning around.
Everybody is like, "Well, I want victories right now, I don't care if they're a rookie." And then we forget that things take a long time. So huge rules changes in 2026. Why wouldn't it take a couple years for a Mercedes car? Like, where would he go? He can't go to Red Bull.
Well, I mean, I think, well, first of all, I mean, Red Bull is, I think you're going to witness a true downfall of a team. That's what I think you're going to see. You're going to see Red Bull. It's going to take them a couple years to get back to any.
More than a couple, don't you think?
Well, I think that's at the minimum. Like, I think they're done. Like, I think because I think Max is going to go. Max is going to go as soon as he goes. All right, hey, the Aston Martin's good. No, wait a minute, the Mercedes is good. That's what's going to happen. He'll just jump ship, and any team owner, maybe not Zach Brown, because if Zach Brown can keep his team together, right, like Oscar and Lando, and it's why would you switch that driver? Like, both of those guys are going to be good for a few years. They both don't seem like dicks. They seem like genuinely good. I'm not saying they're not going to do something not cool at some point, because pressure's going to get to them and they're going to do something and it's going to happen. That's just what it is. This is their chance to win a Formula One race. I can see Oscar driving Lando off the track. I can 100% see Oscar doing that.
Oh, that's a good prediction, because he's Mr. Cool.
Yeah.
He's Mr. Ice Cubes.
Mm-hmm.
And so what makes you say that?
Because I think Oscar will calculate. He'll be like, I can get away with doing this. I'm going to push him off the track and I'll take a bit of heat for it and whatever. I'll just justify why I did it. I think he's that type of guy. Lando, on the other hand, is, I don't think Lando, I'm not sure if he has it in him to like drive into someone and on purpose. And
not
like,
on purpose.
It feels like he's not that guy. I'm not saying Oscar's a cheat or anything. I'm just saying Oscar is the type of guy that'll go like, no, if I want to win the world championship, this is a logical thing to do. I need to slam the door shut here and make sure he doesn't get back on the track or whatever. Like, I can just see that.
So you think Oscar's killer instinct will push him over to, I can do some real long-term psychological damage to this guy.
Mhm.
I can knock him off for good by pushing him off the track.
Mhm. However, you got to admit, Lando has, and this is Peter Windsor. I like watching Peter Windsor partially because he seems slightly miserable and has a great take on the world. Like, he talks about rich people versus poor people. He's got a great sensibility about humanity. Anyway, I quite like him.
Have you worked on an impression for him?
No, but I should. But you look older, so you should do him.
What are some things he says? He says he's always complaining about how the question feed is going too fast.
Well, he is like 68 or something, isn't he?
And then he'll say stuff like, when Oscar went into the corner, he rushes some emphasis into a corner and then he brings it back.
I like it that there's some disdain in people's behavior, and like that's what I like about him. He's like when he he said something the other day about George Russell. George Russell should not be so like excitable on the radio.
Yeah.
Just
let me drive. Just let me drive, please.
Yeah.
That's not a good George.
No. The thing about Lando, this is what I think it could be the underpinning of his success, is that he's not raced at his best in the first half of the season.
What's his best?
Not making as many mistakes.
Has he done that?
All season long he's made mistakes.
So this is his best. When was he better?
No, what I'm saying, okay, maybe I should change that. He has room. He has more upside.
He has room for improvement.
So whereas when I look at Oscar, I'd be like, Oscar's pretty much dialed. Like he is like nailing it. Like
Mm.
he is like, so that's where if Lando can keep that, like, and it seems like he's a bit ever since the Montreal crash, I guess. He seems a little bit more light and a little bit more okay with his mistakes or whatever. But if he reduces that, that's got to be psychologically scary for Oscar Piastri, no matter what his fortitude is.
Oh, that's interesting. Your foundations are specious. They're still built on hope. You're still
Mhm.
hoping that Lando can get it together. You know, he's 98% there. I would argue the evidence is still in Oscar's favor that he's going to win the championship this year because he's, as you said, he's dialed in.
Mhm.
And as the pundits love to say, F1 is not a finishing school.
Mhm. I just think that like all it's going to take for there to be a swing in the championship in Lando's favor is Lando comes out with, after this break. I think he has a great chance. Both him and Oscar obviously have a great chance of winning Zandvoort, but that's a track that should suit Lando. So if he comes out and does great, I mean, look what Lando did in Hungary. No matter what anyone can say, yeah, if he came out in third place off the start, he probably doesn't win the race. Everyone's been saying that. That's what Peter Winsor was saying. Everyone's saying it, but he loses, goes down to fifth. They're like, well, what's the best option? Well, I guess we might as well try one stop. He's like, okay, let's try one stop.
He
Sure.
really was like that on
Yeah.
the
Like,
radio. He was
what
like,
am I going to lose?
who
And
cares?
that's the right attitude. What am I going to lose?
So true.
I might as well go for it. And then he drove pretty much outstanding lap times considering what he was required to do. And he knew that Oscar was going to be fast, right? He knew it. And he knew that Oscar was going to try and make a pass. And I think he had a fantastic race. And that's the confidence that he needs. Look what I did. We had to pivot. We did it. And I kept that guy at bay.
Mhm.
And I could see him coming back, winning Zandvoort. I could see Oscar, whatever, probably finish second again, maybe third, because Zandvoort could throw up some interesting mix. Some different teams could get up there, I think.
A Verstappen reintroduction to the top three, perhaps?
Yeah. I feel like
How much?
Ferrari is going to have I don't know why I think this. Again, it's just hope. I think Ferrari's going to have another strong race. I think they're going to be okay.
In Leclerc?
Yeah.
Or in Lulu?
Well, I mean, Lulu.
Let's take a moment of silence for they should just get another driver. Talk about some heavy, heavy self-talk.
I mean, that was full Lando.
He went full Lando. Lulu went full Lando with that.
Like,
I mean, dial back the drama there.
Like, you're just best not to say anything.
Just, yep. I mean, look, it's easy for us to say.
No, it's not.
We're masters at holding back.
It's not easy for me to say that.
We're masters at holding everything back and a stiff upper lip.
He should just be like, I'm really frustrated. I'm not racing at my best, and the car's not what I want. Stop asking me the same questions.
Hey, Lewis, if you're listening,
Lewis,
you shouldn't do anything. You're enough. Okay, don't listen to Milkbags. He's telling you how to talk. I love that honesty. I wonder, though, does he carry it? How long does he carry it with him? Because I would still argue that Lando's the expert at keeping stuff close to his heart for too long, whereas Lewis, once he said it, now it's out, and he's like, "Fuck it, I'm over it." He's that kind of killer.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
He was.
I think like I've watched Formula One long enough to know that certain cars and certain regulations aren't going to be right for certain drivers. And I think you can undoubtedly say that that is the case with the ground effect cars with Lewis. So if that's the case, and which I believe is true, I think that he should not be beating himself up in the way that he does. I think it's recognizing that the regulations for this aren't to my driving style. It's what happened to Danny Rick. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same thing with Danny. This design was not for Danny Rick. I don't think it just was not the right.
The designs change radically in 2026, but they're still going to be ground effects cars, aren't they?
I can't categorically say, but they are what they're changing is it's engine and aerodynamics, which is amazing that they're doing it at the same time.
Is it
So
amazingly good or is it outrageous?
I think it could be disastrous. But
Yeah,
what do I know? What's going to happen is one team's going to get it right, and just like McLaren is this year, and hopefully it's not Red Bull, because then Verstappen will not have a teammate
it
that can
can't be.
compete.
It has to be Aston Martin.
Well, I don't want it to be. I don't want Aston Martin to do it. I don't want Adrian Newey. Enough's enough, Adrian. You have won enough. Get the hell out of F1.
I mean, I think if Aston Martin has a top 5 or top 4 constructors next year, that's going to hasten the departure of Lance.
Oh, potentially, but also at the same time, I could see it not. Because I mean, here's the thing about Lance: is he actually can have some good races. He truly can. Like he can have
But not championship amounts that they require.
Well, I think this is a very bold statement. If the car is absolutely amazing and dominant, I think Lance Stroll could win a world championship, because if it's absolutely dominant, all he has to do is not make mistakes. Now, he'd have to beat Fernando Alonso. That's a whole nother beast. But could you imagine? This is Father Stroll. Here we go. Here's my plan. Fernando is old. I've brought him in to help create the psyche for my son, to have a better psyche on how to approach racing, blah, 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 blah. I've got Adrian Newey. Then now we have a car we're on the precipice of having the best car that's unbeatable by anybody else. Let's get rid of Alonso now. I got a good excuse. He's too old. Bring in a subpar racer. I don't know. Pick whoever you want, and keep my son in there. And the car's so good that my son can beat that person and win a world championship. And I could see, why wouldn't you? You're a billionaire. Do whatever you want to have your son be a world champion.
Because he wants a world championship and he's a winner and he's never taken on a charity case in his life. That's not how you make billions. So even though it's his son,
By that
Lawrence
logic, his son should be gone by now. Then
that's a good point. Why is he still there?
like,
I think the reason why maybe is because Fernando's there.
So
But
the logic is I've got.
I can't win with Fernando, so Lance might as well be in the other car.
I hope Aston Martin. I just hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. I don't want them to be a good team.
You know what team I don't want to be good is Alpine.
What? Why?
Because of Flavio, and what a terrible idea that was to bring him on.
I thought you liked Flavio.
I mean, I enjoy his backstory and his wherewithal. But
you think he's a bad choice?
I think he's a bad choice. I think I wonder if his attention to instinct over data is what Alpine needs right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also suspicious of all the HR moves over there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think teams should be punished for not sticking with their people.
What do you mean?
I think teams should, if you're going to have high turnover, I lose all compassion for you. Like Red Bull, like the way they treated Liam and Yuki and a whole bunch of other.
You're a socialist. That's why you like Hungary? Or are they fascist? What is Hungary?
I think a couple. But anyways, getting back to F1. So I think there's something about that. If teams have high turnover, I'm suspicious, and I just want them to lose until they do, like they put the work in, like Toto did, like Zach Brown does, like Horner did, where you slowly build stuff up. That's how you do it. Like James Vowles does it. But for a lunatic like Flavio to be rewarded with all this, I'm a tough guy and I dictate from on high and I give these sound bites, that's going to build a team? Meanwhile, what's his face is running away to Dubai and then running back, and his brother's in jail. And then the CEO of Renault is gone, and then 12 other team directors go.
I mean,
And then
it's
the
just
guys from
ludicrous.
Sunny in Philadelphia come in and own that. I'm like, what's
Hey,
going on over
yeah,
there?
no, Rob is great, and so is Ryan. You don't. I love
Why?
those guys.
Do they love you?
No, but I love them. I love that they did Wrexham. I love that they might do something. Who knows? They might do something in Canada. They're those type of guys. I love it. I love it that they're into Formula One. I think that's fantastic. I
Nope.
think you're wrong
Nope.
in not liking Alpine because I think again they're an underdog. I would love to see them rise from the ashes. I would love to see them be consistent, especially because Pierre Gasly, he is like
Pierre Gasly, I love.
wasted,
He's
wasted,
wasted. He's got to
wasted.
move. He should move back to Red Bull.
I I mean,
Now that Laurent's in there, two French guys
look,
hanging.
Christian Horner gets a buying group. They're going to buy Alpine, and they should, or buy into Alpine, and he should resurrect it. The only problem with that is that Renault and they had a tough time for a while. Renault and Christian Horner slash Red Bull. And Christian Horner. The thing is that he really says whatever. He also says what he thinks too, and he's a shark if there ever was one in Formula
He's
One.
also an instinct guy. Not as bad as Flavio, but he's always poo-pooing data. Don't you poo-poo data? What am I talking about?
I have no idea. Well, what are we talking about? We have no knowledge. We have nothing.
No. You have knowledge, and I have wisdom
Yeah.
and incredible good looks.
Yes, you definitely. I think you've been improving. I
Oh,
think
that's nice of you. Thank you.
I think in Europe, like
Um,
I honestly believe this. I think in Europe, women are going to love you.
Oh, women already love me.
Oh, okay.
It's
That's surprising.
crazy. That's surprising.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nobody loves me. Maybe my wife and my dog.
hey, that's a heavy trip.
Oh, God, she's such a beautiful dog.
You can
Back
hear
to
her
Formula One.
snoring. I don't know. She's many things. Beauty is.
No, she's beautiful. Don't you?
You're right.
Don't.
It's an unconventional beauty.
No, that is a beautiful dog.
I mean, just for the people at home, he doesn't have an Afghan.
I
or-
don't have an Afghan. My dog is first of all a female.
No.
What are you talking about?
What?
An Afghan? What is an Afghan?
You know those Afghan dogs with the long hair? They're beautiful. They're
Oh.
conventionally beautiful.
Are these Afghanis? Afghanistanian?
I think they're called Yeah, they're
From
originally from
Afghanistan?
Afghanistan, and they're called Afghan. They're hounds.
An Afghan sounds like a shawl or a blanket I'd put over my legs to keep warm.
There's that too. English is confounding.
Let's
Moving
get-
on.
Let's get back to the remaining. There's 10 races left.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
It's flying by, and but the thing that's great is we got 10. There's a lot of good races coming our way. Like,
Yeah.
we've got. Even though I'm not a huge fan of the Vegas race, it seems to have produced some exciting races.
Mhm.
We've got Brazil.
Last
No,
year is Zandvoort.
do we have Brazil? Did Brazil already happen? No, Brazil's coming. That's a classic race.
Brazil last year had the insane rain, and
Mm.
Ocon did so well, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Yeah. I think we're in for some like I think it's just going to get better. I mean, obviously no one's going to touch McLaren. If you were to predict a person or a team to win a race that's not Oscar, Max, or Lando, who do you think might win a race before the end of the year?
It's boring to say, but it's got to be George.
I think you're right. He's already won a race, but
He's already won a race.
he won
but
Montreal.
He won Montreal, right? But what about somebody outside the top 5? Any outliers that?
I think you're going to see. I'm gonna say it. I think Lewis is going to win a race.
I would love that.
I think he's going to win a race. It might be weather dependent, but he's going to win a race, and it's going to drive Charles nuts.
Charles goes apoplectic sometimes on the radio. I love it.
Just losing his
He
mind.
just blows an O-ring. Yeah.
He can't like he's driving for the the most historical team. He's getting paid millions of dollars,
Mm-hmm.
and probably half the women in the world maybe more than half would sleep with him, would be instantly be his part. Like he could just be like you, right? Like he's got everything, but he still doesn't have a car underneath him. That and he's pissed. He's still pissed. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. I I like it when the drivers are truly expressive on the radio. Peter Windsor says everyone should be calm.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about because he also complains about how the FIA has got a gag order on them. So, which is it? I am with you. I like expression. I'm not so offended by swearing. I don't get the whole uptightedness. I mean, aren't we here to watch gladiators fight? Like, there's going to be some blood, guts, and spit.
Yeah, I mean, there has to be, and that's also why they do have to change the penalties system. It doesn't work. It's like Charles cutting in on George
Gets 5
gets
seconds.
five, and he knows it's not going to impact his race. So you
Max runs George off the track and gets 10 seconds.
right, like, I
Like,
mean,
who's up there? Are they looking back at their track record and going relative to the decisions in the past? What about precedent?
yeah. Well, how is okay? I'm not saying Charles Leclerc's defensive maneuver against George was cool. I think it was okay. Hang on,
No, and he'd be the
but
first to.
he didn't make contact.
True.
Max Verstappen literally
I know.
torpedoed George, and it's
I
only
know.
twice. It's twice as bad.
Yeah.
It's ludicrous. It makes no sense.
It does make sense, though, if we take into account the argument that people are afraid of Max, even the FIA,
Why are they afraid of this guy?
because of the way he treats other people. When abusers normalize their behavior, the people around them, when they're thrown a breadcrumb, they're like, "Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, Daddy, thank you for the one time he takes them to Playland after beating them all winter."
Right.
It's just like it's called relativism, and it's a bitch.
So you
So
side with
Max,
George Russell because George Russell says, "I'm not going to be bullied by Max." That's
of
what he
course I
said last
side
year.
with George. Of course I side with George Russell. Yeah, just let me drive.
That's why I liked. I'm a huge supporter of George because I think George is going to be like
We've had this
it's
conversation
going to be
before.
so good. It's going to be so
What if
good.
Christian doesn't buy Alpine and becomes the president of the FIA?
Never will happen.
How come?
It won't happen.
Why?
It won't happen.
But what about just like saying something other than the same thing 3 times over as your argument?
That's good enough for me.
Clearly. But a podcast requires some elaboration.
He won't have the support within the industry. People are not going to have Christian Horner be the FIA president. It's just never going to happen because people like Toto are going to pull their strings because Toto's not going to want Christian in there.
Well, MBS
Zach
has-
Brown won't want Christian in there.
MBS has had long ties with Red Bull. And maybe if MBS is feeling the heat, like I don't have the votes, second best would be having one of my friends in there, aka Mr. Spice, Mr. Ginger Spice.
His ego is too big. His ego is, I'm going to get myself back in a Formula One and I'm going to take a crap team like Alpine and I'm going to take it right to the top. You watch. That's what he's going to do. Bernie
Right, his
Eccles-
ego's too big to become an administrator.
No, he
Right.
is going to come back. It makes it. Maybe he's the guy that brings the 12th team,
Maybe the Chinese,
right? Like
Christian and the Chinese.
what the heck? By the way, there should be a Chinese Formula One team. Like, what's taking so long?
Yeah, filled with spyware and
Yeah, and they can go around all these different countries and whatever they want to get the information about. China should have an F1 team.
yeah, they should have a TikTok team.
Well, it isn't. Hey, how come TikTok's not bought yet? By the way, what happened to that story?
Yeah,
News
exactly.
News media is such garbage. It's like it's unbelievable how garbage our news media is. Like it's
I
just
don't pay attention.
like that was a whole thing for how like it was huge, and
Yeah.
we've heard nothing now.
Actually, I have been watching a bit of news because I'm at my parents' house, and they're old, so they
Yes,
watch
it's
the news.
intravenously put in them. When you're old, you just put news into your vein.
Yeah, it's just like I made dinner the other night, and it was going to be ready at 6, and they were like, "Oh, no, no, no! It has to happen after the news." Really? Still after decades of the sucking from the pipeline of sadness, don't you want to take a break from this shit?
My mom
Anyways,
watches the news a lot.
Sudan, right? Am I right?
Sudan, all of it. There's so many things we could just go through all of it and just be like sad, sad,
So,
sad.
speaking of Africa,
Yeah.
why isn't there an African team or an African race?
Well, I mean, I could get really geopolitical and economically.
Go ahead.
There's some other smart word I could use. It's because Africa's been exploited by capitalism and Western. Well, not just capitalism. China's exploiting them. Russia's exploiting them. They're just an exploited continent. So they've never been given a true chance to
Well said.
economically
Well said.
participate in a fair way.
Yeah.
Chris Martin,
And
Coldplay, fair trade.
Chris Martin, Coldplay, fair trade.
What do you think about Africa as a place to visit? Have you been?
I've never been. I'd love to go. I'd love to go to Cairo. I'd love to go to Marrakesh and see the Yves Saint Laurent Museum. I'd love to go to Nigeria, Lagos, a city of like 20 million people or something like that. Tons of great writers come from Nigeria. Cape Town. I've never been. I
I've
guess
been to Cape Town.
You've been to Cape Town?
Yeah.
Were you making commercials down there?
Shot a commercial there years ago. Was one of my first commercials, I think.
And you just thought, oh, this is easy.
Yeah.
I'm going to South Africa.
Looks
Where
like
am I going next month?
Hollywood. I'm coming to town. And they were like, sure.
25 years later,
Look at
still in Vancouver.
Look at this. Like, this is an example. I mean, I would never tell anyone to be an actor. Ever.
I mean, I try not to tell anyone anything.
Don't.
Like, why are people asking our advice? What should I be?
Well, because
none of my
people,
business.
I mean, some people like, what would you, if you want to act and it's going to be something for like satisfying.
Well, that's something
totally different.
Yeah.
But if you're like acting, thinking I'm going to be great.
And yet it's only the people that go, I'm going to fucking do it, that actually do it.
Well, like who?
No. The people that make
I've lost the screen. Oh no, I've lost the screen. Keep talking.
The people that make it, arguably, are the people that go, I'm going to make it by hook or by crook, God damn it. It's not the people that are like, I'll give it a shot.
I don't think that's true. I think there's some people that gave it a shot and it just happened.
All right, you could be right. I haven't done a scientific study.
Exactly. And that's the problem with our podcast. There's not enough science or data to back up anything we're saying.
But the problem is that when you say to a young person, why don't you just act as a hobby? It sounds terrible to them. Whereas to me, with some new wisdom, taking all that financial pressure off, the thing I love has been like a whole new world.
I mean, that's an example why you haven't made it.
Wasn't that just what I said earlier, that you got to commit to it, and you said no?
Probably.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. This is a conversation without breakfast. I haven't had any breakfast. Blood sugar levels going down.
I did all my schoolwork because I'm on Toronto time.
Yeah.
Went for coffee with a friend, Miles. Went to Nomad Coffee in North Vancouver. God damn it, it was good.
How is the school going? And then
school's good. It's a little overwhelming right now because it's summer and I want to hang and bang. But it's an online school, so it's hard to meet people. And so it's sort of cramping my style, man. It's sort of cramping my style. It's really interesting. So I finished one assignment last night, and
what did you learn?
That one's on CBT and depression. So
CBT, so cannabis,
cognitive behavioral treatment. Yeah,
cannabis.
Rewiring thoughts and feelings. and depression, which interests me. Depression and men interest me. And then I've got a large project due 2 weeks from now, a group project, which is kind of a bummer because it's a PowerPoint and you got to work with other people, and that's hard. And we're all over the world and time zones, and then I have a break, and then I have 2 weeks off, and that's when I'm going to either self-publish that book that I wrote, or I'm going to produce a play that I want to do in December, or I'm going to start working with VO. I want to see if I can learn VO.
Oh, that reminds me. I signed up now. I'm being charged $30 a month for something. Don't you love it? Like try it out and then you forget, and now all of a sudden you
I
get
know,
like 20,000 subscriptions. I've got
I
Google
know.
One for $30 a month. Why do I have Google? I don't even know what Google One is.
I think it's like Apple One. Like you get the whole suite of stuff. I know. It's so annoying. They're just nickel and diming us to death.
Over stuff that kind of works. Like
Well,
I
like
just
this, what we're using, what's this called? Restream. This is good.
yeah,
This is fun. This is good. This blows me away, this
yeah,
microphone.
yeah.
There's stuff that you get some and you're like, "Oh, wow, technology." And then you get other stuff and you're like, "Are you kidding me? Are you trying to give me cancer? Are you trying to kill me?"
It's like almost we're so busy trying to survive and make a living, and
Mhm.
granted,
Exactly.
we're in a safe world for the most part, that they're like, "Ah, we'll just do this. They won't notice."
Yeah. Nobody has the time except for retired people to follow up on the
Like,
fine print.
call.
Yeah. And retired people, the old people don't know how to do anything. So it's an incredible business model. I mean, what kind of maniacs came up with this?
Well, I mean, take AI. AI is an interesting thing where like I see the potential, I see the disaster, all of these things. But I listened to a podcast that Matt sent me. Matt's a very smart person. Um, and this guy, this English bloke, can't remember his name. He was being asked by someone from, I think it's some radio station in New York, about AI, and they were just like, answer this question. Answer, like it was just a rapid fire. He goes on about how ridiculous AI is right now and how it's all speculation, how it's completely hyped, how none of it is truly AI. He's like, it's not AI yet. It's not real AI.
Mm,
This it's not it's a language model that you have to it's not some machine that's going to go crazy. He was like, when they made an iPhone, that was life, or sorry, I guess socially changing,
mhm,
right? Because this device fits in it's your phone. It can take pictures. It's like it literally solved a series of problems. Also,
mhm,
also created teenage suicide and depression.
mhm.
Um, created all these. Uh, oh, someone's calling me. I'm not going to answer. Uh, what has AI actually solved?
Just
Like,
just for me,
yeah,
AI has solved research.
okay,
It's
great.
amazing. Now it often gets it wrong. Like you do
Mhm.
have to also write in stuff like that link you sent me. Like you gave me the APA 7 reference to, they cited this article perfectly, peer reviewed article from 2021 or newer. They'll just put in a link that it's totally made up, and you'll call them on it and they'll be like, sorry, here's the right link.
Yeah, like I put my expenses in, told it what to do, and then I go, "You all the transactions aren't posted in here." That's right, you're right, they're not.
Yeah.
I asked you to. So anyway, this guy is saying that so much of AI is complete hype for all these what's the name of the guy, ChatGPT? What's his name? What's the guy? He looks like such a, I don't know. I don't know what he looks like, but I don't like how he looks.
Mm, yeah. You just know that.
I just know I'm looking at you. I don't want to look at you. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to hear you. And now he's going to send AI after me. But the point is AI isn't really solving true problems for people. So therefore, it can't be profitable. So it's losing money every quarter. It also requires ridiculous amounts of energy to operate.
Mhm.
and storage. So then that makes it even more efficient. So until we have nuclear fission, what's the one that's like clean free energy or whatever?
I don't know, but I'm not sure this is interesting anymore.
Oh, well, I just went on a rant. Well, what has any of it been interesting, JB?
Zandvoort, this is the last year. Are you sad it's going away?
Yeah, because it's a great racetrack. It's
What makes
really,
it great?
it's not like any other racetrack. It's got bank corners. It's got rhythm. It's different racing lines can be had. I wouldn't say it's the easiest track necessarily to pass on, but it's also contained. I imagine it would be one of the best tracks to go watch live
How come?
because it's contained.
Mm.
And there's certain stands where you'll be able to see different parts of the track. Like Hungary is
And
a
there's
great.
Dutch people. Do you like Dutch people?
Yeah, I think for the most part, I like Dutch people. I mean,
Yeah, I've really enjoyed some Dutch people over the years.
is me having an opinion on Dutch people interesting?
Oh, you're still hurt
No, I'm not hurt. I'm just
by
making
that.
sure. Do I have to be controversial and say that I don't really like Dutch people?
Oh, no, 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 no. I just find sometimes when we talk about AI and technology, I sort of lose. I wonder if other people are also losing interest.
I mean,
Whereas
you,
I think when we talk about personal stuff or F1, that's interesting.
right?
Like what's
Well,
Christina doing today?
she's at class again.
See, it's way more interesting when she's in the house with you.
Yeah, it would be better if we never had to work. We could just do this for a living.
Yeah, we get so good at it. And then don't you think that because we practice it all the time, we would become popular and make money at it?
It's possible.
You know, like the only way to get good and practice it, to get good and make money at something is by doing it all the
Over
time.
and over and over. It's like guitar. I
Like
just
guitar.
I just wish that my back wouldn't hurt.
Your back hurts?
Yes, I've 3 days ago just started hurting.
How come?
I don't know,
Out of the blue.
way I slept. I mean, I have chronic issues in that area, but I
Oh.
thought I was, like, doing good with they're like, "Work your core, do pelvic
How is
tilt."
your relationship with your father?
They're both dead.
Both dads are dead.
Yeah.
Now, were they together?
What do you mean? They died together? No.
No. Did you have gay dads? Two
No.
gay dads?
Now you're just being an idiot. You know that.
I just thought it'd be interesting because that's what other people will be thinking about when you say they're both dead. The audience is going, "Oh, did he have gay dads?"
You don't think that they're going, "Oh, maybe he had 2 dads because he came from a broken home?"
Okay, let's talk about that. My friend
I'll
David,
talk about
another
you.
David, good, another David, he said his bad back comes from his problematic relationship with his father.
That makes no sense.
Well, he claims, and other somatic experts also claim that we keep trauma in different parts of our body. So I'm just wondering if you had anything like that that would maybe inform why you have chronic back pain.
Well, I'm drawing the conclusion that because there's a lot happening right now, and like there's a lot of money things I've got to sort, all this sort of stuff. I think there might, and I'm like taking risks with the live shows. I think there might be a little bit of that. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, that
But
makes sense.
I don't know how much I believe that trauma or stress shows up in certain parts of your body. That seems a little hokey pokey.
Okay, so what can we expect from Zanfort in a couple 3 weeks?
You're going to see a neck and neck battle between Lando Norris slash Oscar Piastri, obviously, and I think it's going to be It's probably going to come down. I think it comes down who wins pole. Whoever wins pole wins the race. And then after that, I think it's anybody's guess who's third. It could be George. It could be Max. It could be, well, no, actually, it's easier to go. It won't be Sonoda. It won't be Colapinto. Colapinto will crash again. He crashed in Hungary
Did he?
at a test.
Oh, right.
He's out.
His days are numbered.
Right, he's gone. Jack Doohan must be like,
Jack Doohan's free of Alpine. He'll find a better seat somewhere else. He'll find a third or second seat somewhere else. Don't you think?
I hope so. I mean, he didn't get a proper chance. I mean, Franco Franco's doing exactly what happened at Williams. He came out, did well, actually didn't do what he did in Williams, but the crashing is what he's doing. That's the same.
Speaking of Williams, I'm hoping the underdog of all underdogs, Alex Albon, gets on a podium at Zandvoort. What are the chances of that happening?
It's slim. Very slim. I would
Okay.
love it. I would love it if Alex got on. He deserves it. He also should win a race very soon. If the
He should
car,
win a race if the car. And Hadjar should get a podium soon.
you think he's gonna get a you think he's gonna do it? I think he could do
I
it.
don't think so. I don't, you know me. I don't make predictions. I have hope. I have hope that people's hard work will be rewarded and that the dicks will be punished. And that's not the way the world works. I know. But I live in hope. I live in hope.
Same
And I
here.
love all these races where Max is fourth. I
Well,
just love it.
wasn't it great that he was out raced by Liam Lawson? Unbelievable.
Hmm.
So fantastic. And yes, it's so nice not to hear Max so much in a race. It's
Well, you still
great.
hear him. You heard him in Hungary. And sure enough, as soon as it was Max's radio, I was drinking
And he
because
drives you to drink.
I knew it was gonna be a complaint. It's
Max,
never not a wine with him, and it's a drinking game, and you can get hammered because Max Radio is just like, "This is bullshit. Exactly. I can't believe it." It's never he's never like, "Sorry, guys. I just can't do it." Lewis, you'll get that. "Sorry,
yeah.
guys."
Yeah, I made a mistake. I let you down. But
Lando will say
yeah,
that. Oscar would say that if he
yeah.
ever did make a mistake. Max, never his fault. He's never been wrong in his life,
This
like
is
his dad.
your no mince. This is your no
That was
mince.
my no mince. Thank you.
You were no mincing all over Max Verstappen.
Do you have a no mince?
Uh, my no mince would be for Hungary. Everyone's like, it's a great track, and it was, and it provided a pretty good race. Change the layout of the track so that there's another place to pass.
Yes, great
Just
idea.
change. You built $1 billion facility. I bet you it only costs 80 million to probably even less to just add a straight
Why
and give
didn't
it a
they change
hairpin.
it for this year?
I don't know. Just change the layout of the track, please, so that there's another place to pass other than the one corner, which is
I'm
even harder to pass.
I'm gonna be controversial. I don't care if there's more places to pass. I think it's kind of boring to begin with. I always have a book going or another screen, some work going on.
You're just talking about Formula One in general.
I'm just talking about Formula One in general. You know what? I'm talking about sports in general. Sports has never been all that interesting. We've filled it in with our own storylines. F1's fine. You don't have to go changing it.
That is no, you're wrong. The NFL has done a splendid
Okay,
job.
you're right. You're right about that. You're right about that.
Now maybe
But
there's way too many
hockey,
ads.
baseball, rugby,
Hockey's not
soccer.
boring. What are you talking about? Hockey's an
Oh,
ongoing sport. Like it's happening. You can't not watch it.
there are, first of all, you're forgetting the what, 10, 15 years where teams would just clog up the neutral zone? Hockey was boring.
I guess that's a
Um,
good point.
a hell of a lot of Canucks games are boring. With 82 games a year, there are at least 10 that are totally inconsequential. Boring. Hockey can be super boring.
What about international football, or some people call it soccer over here?
Yeah, well, it's 3 hours long and sometimes there's one goal.
So
It
you
can be
don't like it?
really
You
boring.
don't like the buildup?
I mean, I like it, but I don't just sit down and watch 3 hours of footy. No one does.
I
They
do.
have songs, they have chants, they get together, they drink, they fight, they carouse, they cry. It's all because the product on the field creates space for people to do other things. Pardon
Yeah,
me.
you're smarter.
I'm always you're always delightfully surprised when I say something smart. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I
You
mean
spent so many years thinking this.
that you're an idiot. But I mean, when you look at it like that, I see what you're saying. At soccer game, it's true. They're singing, they're chanting, they are fighting, they are drinking. I mean, there's a lot of praying,
A lot of praying, a lot of racial slurs.
right?
Yeah,
Like,
they got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of bottles to break. I
right.
guess they don't have bottles anymore. Hey, let's do our apologies, shall we? Are you ready for that?
Yeah, I'm
It's
just
been
thinking
an
about.
hour.
I know. I'm just thinking about who I should
I
apologize
want
to.
to apologize for the George Russell impression. I should work on that before I bring it here. And I'd
Okay.
also like to apologize to Peter Windsor. I think I got a bit ageist when I was making fun of you and technology.
Mhm.
I love Peter Windsor. I wish there was more. Maybe not that other guy, Cam, but I do love listening to Peter Windsor, and I love how long his podcasts are. Should we do long ones? I think we should do longer ones if we have questions to answer.
No, we shouldn't do
No,
longer
no,
ones.
I
What are
think
you
we should
talking
do.
about?
I agree. As I said,
I talked about AI, which was boring 10 minutes ago.
no, no, it was under your cackle. I said I think we should do longer ones if we had questions to answer from listeners slash viewers,
Mm,
but
sure.
not just the two of us. But
I
that's what I like about Windsors. I do like a long listen sometimes.
I think our goal for next podcast should be. I think we should revisit this idea of having 3 or 4 sections that we agree to ahead of time in the
Yeah,
podcast,
we should do
and
some research.
yeah, and we like whether it's this is the no min section,
Yeah.
whether, whether this is the Pirates of F1 or whether it's, hey, let's talk about Hungary and maybe Formula One shouldn't be there. Come up with our opinion of why it's a bad race or not, like something. And also, we should just do some stupid stuff like you're trying to do a George Russell impression. I'm going to challenge you to actually work on it for the next podcast. That's
Okay,
your
I'll do
challenge.
that. That's my challenge.
And if maybe for me, I mean, maybe I should like impersonate somebody as well. I don't know, but maybe that's what we should do for the next podcast. And we have the summer break, so we should do another one
Mhm.
for sure.
Mhm.
And with this, like with this goal of having it just a bit more structure. Because today, I mean, let's face it, we just got into it and started talking about whatever, and we've done that for the last few podcasts.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you
So
have any apologies?
I apologize for not having a bit of structure, and I apologize. I'm going to apologize to Yuki Tsunoda because
Yeah.
I think I threw him. It was really quick, but I think I just jumped on and like everyone else,
You just said like
he's useless basically.
he's gone. His
You
days are
know,
numbered.
and I'm going to apologize for not wanting a team to do well because that's dumb. For not wanting it, like why am I wishing someone not to do well? It's so
I
bad.
I mean, that's kind of sports, isn't it? But your apology is your own, and
Yeah.
I
But
respect that.
it's better to cheer. Like here's a great example. I don't want a driver that I don't like to have a mechanical failure. I want the that driver to be outraced by somebody else. That's what I want.
Mhm.
I don't want, oh, this his engine blew out. I don't want that. Like I don't want any mechanical, like the shittiest thing to happen in the current Formula One season will be if if Lando or Oscar, only one of them suffers a mechanical failure. That will be very sad.
Okay.
JB, we're gonna go for a hike tomorrow.
Yes, we are. We're gonna go out to White Lake. I'm gonna have a 2-hike day tomorrow.
You're gonna do the grouse grind,
I'm gonna do the
and
grind in the morning with the kids, come back, have lunch, meet you, go out to White Lake with you and other kids probably.
how do you do it?
Are you bringing Rizzo?
Yeah, Rizzo will come.
Great. Are you gonna throw her in the water?
Yeah, she'll go.
Great.
I think you're insane to do 2 hikes, and the grouse grind will be busy as hell.
Well, the kids wanna do it, so
I've never done it.
oh, it's fun.
Can you bring a dog on it?
No. No, it's a nice break from dogs and dog people. Okay, we should get going, or else I'm gonna have to start apologizing to you.
Okay, all right. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.